You don't have to look like George Floyd.
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 To understand that what happened to him
Was wrong.
What's wrong?
Was wrong.
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 And with that powerful message, we welcome you to Our Line Starts. Liam McHugh alongside Anson Carter, who did a fabulous job putting that video together. Anson, well done. We'll talk about that in just a bit. We are joined today by pro hockey player, LA Kings scout Blake Bolton, and a man who played over 900 games in the NHL and now works at the Blackhawks broadcast, Jamal Mayers. All three of you are part of the newly formed NHL Players Inclusion Committee. Now, this is part of a broader executive inclusion council. There's a Players Committee. There is a Fan Inclusion Committee. There is a Youth Inclusion Committee. We will talk about all of it in just a second. But first off, it is good to have you on. These are difficult times. These are interesting times. I'm curious, and Blake, we'll start with you. What have the last couple of weeks been like?
I'm here in San Diego. And I live pretty close to the downtown area, so there have been a lot of protests, a lot of people that are frustrated and are speaking out, and it's been a little tumultuous in the area. For me personally, I've been digesting and having a lot of conversations with friends and family, teammates, and really, really happy to see what I've been viewing on social media, the support and the outrage. And thank you to Anson for putting that together, because that was a really powerful message for all of us to come together.
Yeah, Anson, go ahead. Anson, how did it come about?
Well, it's just, I've been sitting around like everyone else, and I was watching that video, Liam, and I was outraged. And it's not like I was surprised what happened, because in the Black community, we knew, and we've known, and we've heard those stories over and over and over again. But to actually see the video of it really made it hit home even harder. And the fact that officer knew he's being recorded and just looked like, I don't care, nothing's going to happen to me anyways. Like, it really, really struck a nerve with me. And I wanted to say something, and I wanted also to come from the hockey community, and I wanted to include people in there. So, you know, it's tough for people to speak out sometimes in the hockey community because it's not part of the hockey culture. And I thought it would be nice for everyone to come together and feel comfortable speaking within the group. And if you could see, and if you've seen the video of all the people that are in there, we've got Clarkson Cup, Isabel Cup champions like Blake. We have Jamal Mayers, Stanley Cup champion. We've got the commissioner. We've got Don Fair. Like, we have a lot of leaders on and off the ice. And the whole hockey community is well represented. Men, women, black, white. And I even have my kids involved. And I wouldn't ask people to do something that I wouldn't ask my own family to do. But my daughters are 12 and 14. It's important to teach the kids as young age as possible. And I'm so fortunate that Blake and Jammer were able to participate, because their voices are very important within the hockey community. As you could tell, being named to this very impressive council of individuals as part of the league.
Well, I mean, it's an inspirational. Go ahead, Jamal.
No, I just wanted to say thanks to Anson again to reiterate Blake's point in regard to putting this together. You know, it showed his leadership and his foresight to get everyone together. I'm very proud to be a part of that. And it's interesting because originally you asked Liam about my feelings, and, you know, I wear different hats, right? I'm a husband. I'm a father of 3 kids. I work in the game. I played the game a long time. I wear different hats. So I spent quite a bit of time just, you know, being upset, being sad about what happened, being disappointed about how, you know, how much progress has not been made. But in the same light, I've been very encouraged. I'm thankful for social media. It's given current players, white players, a voice that they've used in a positive manner. I'm encouraged that players are speaking out and using their platform. And I think that, we are still under a pandemic. And because of that pandemic, I believe people were forced to see it. They couldn't get away from what actually happened. And they had to do some, self-discovery. They had to do some analysis of how they treat and how they look at things, how companies look at things. And my hope is that this creates and sparks some real systemic change across all walks of life.